Well, we continue to head down the stretch here in our franchise season as we welcome you to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it's an NL Central rivalry matchup between the Reds and the Brewers here in Game 3 of this 3-game set. It's the rubber match with this series tied at a game apiece. These two teams are battling it out in their own division, but also battling it out in the wild card race. The Brewers and the Reds look to win the series over one another. As you take a look at the game storylines, Tyler Stevenson hitting over 400 over the past 2 weeks, and Chad Patrick has been dominant on the mound as of late for the Brewers, and he gets the start today here from Milwaukee. We'll be back for first pitch after this. Chad Patrick, as we just mentioned, will get the start today here in Milwaukee, making his 30th start of the season. It's been a rough one, 5-14 on the season, 6.01 ERA.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, the shortstop, number 40.
Elly De La Cruz will stand in and lead things off here for the Reds as we are set for action here from Milwaukee on a Sunday morning. First pitch is grounded up the middle, and De La Cruz has got a base hit to start the day. The very first pitch of the ball game, set back into center field for a base knock. And now Tyler Stevenson stands in. He takes ball one. 22 homers, which is a career high for him. One 1-0 pitch stays high, 2-0. Inside, 3-0. Right there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike now. Runner at first is De La Cruz. The pitch, swinging a foul ball. They'll do it at 3-2. Just a couple weeks left in the season as these two teams try to fight in the playoffs, and Chad Patrick has his first strikeout of the ball game. Let's take a look now at the Reds starting lineup. You just saw De La Cruz and Stevenson. Nathaniel Lowe will stand in to round out the top 3. Eugenio Suarez, J.J. Bleday, and Matt McLean are in the middle. Sal Stewart, Dane Myers, and Reese Hines in the bottom third. Nathaniel Lowe will be the hitter. First pitch to him. Runner takes off, pitch is high, and the throw is late. De La Cruz with a stolen base. So Elly De La Cruz nabs second base here in the first inning. Runner in scoring position to start this game here for Cincinnati. And they'll check on De La Cruz. Close play, but he's back in. Fastball right down the heart of the plate and sent out of play. Just underway here from Milwaukee. No score here in the first, but the Reds threatening with De La Cruz at second base. Lowe drills it, but will foul off the netting down the right field line. They'll do it at 1-2 now. Missed outside, 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Nathaniel Lowe, starting things in the first inning. Swinging a tapper, stays alive. Both of these teams in the middle of a wild card push. NL Central still up for grabs as well. Nobody has claimed that division yet with a couple weeks left in the season. Swing and a miss. They got him to chase it, and there's 2 away here in the first inning. 2 strikeouts in this opening inning for Chad Patrick. And there's 2 away here for Gino Suarez. First pitch misses just off the plate, ball 1. Suarez, 36 homers, 99 RBIs, looking for RBI number 100 on the season for Cincinnati. Got him to chase it. Couldn't pull the bat back, and it's a ball and a strike. Swinging a foul ball. They'll do it again at 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Chad Patrick gives up the leadoff hit, but then strikes out 3 batters to end the first inning. Halfway through 1, Reds nothing, Brewers coming to bat. Andrew Abbott will get the start today here for Cincinnati, making his 31st start on the season. 3.71 ERA coming into play today. As these 2 teams are going at it in the rubber match of this 3-game series, William Contreras will lead things off here for the Brewers. Abbott winds, and the bottom of the first is underway with ball 1. In there on the inside corner, 1 ball, 2 strikes to William Contreras, leading things off here for the Brewers. Swinging a fly ball, straightaway center. And no problem out there for the catch. And there's 1 away. Let's take a look now at the Milwaukee Brewers starting lineup. You just saw Contreras. Christian Yelich will stand in now, followed by Sal Frelick to round out the top 3. In the middle, Andrew Vaughn, Jackson Churio, and Bryce Terang. Bottom third, Luis Rengifo, Jake Bauers, and Joey Ortiz. 406 as a team in terms of slugging percentage for the Brewers on the season. Good for 11th in the National League. Here's Christian Yelich. First pitch to him, he fights it off and makes it 0-1. Leads the Brewers in home runs, 35 of them for Yelich, who's been around for a long time. Here's the 0-1, way out in front. Inside out swing's going to be a fair ball and a base hit down the left field line. Yelich around first on his way to second, and the throw in there is late. It's a 1-out double for Christian Yelich, and the first hit of the ball game for the Brewers. So an early threat here for the Brew Crew. Second base is where Yelich stands with less than 2 out, and the hitter will be Sal Frelick. First pitch in the dirt, Yelich stays put. Twelve homers, 80 RBIs, which is a career high for Frelick. Chance to add on to that number here in the first. In there for a strike, 1-1. Top of the zone, 1-2 to Sal Frelick. Runner on second is Yelich. Full count. Andrew Vaughn waits on deck here for Milwaukee. Looking to strike first in the first. Swinging a ground ball right side. Yelich will advance to third. Throw to first is in time, and there's 2 away here for the Reds defensively.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Andrew.
So 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Andrew Vaughn will be the last hope in the opening inning here for Milwaukee. 257 batting average for the cleanup man for the Brewers. First pitch in there, and it's 0-1. Ooh, that one dropped in, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Vaughn as Abbott looks to get out of the first inning jam. 1-2 pitch. He got him to chase it. And a strikeout for Abbott ends the inning. Both teams strand a runner in scoring position to start this game. And we head to the second inning from Milwaukee here on the Sunday leadoff, no score. Start of the second inning here from Milwaukee. No score after 1 inning of play. And J.J. Bleday will be the leadoff man here for the Reds. 266 average, 22 homers, 79 RBIs, and a hitting streak that has spanned over 8 games coming into play today. Looking to extend that here against Patrick as he misses outside to start the inning. ERA for Patrick dropped down below 6 after that first inning here in American Family Field. Ground ball left side, cut off by Churio. And the throw to first is in time, 1-1. So a ground out to start this second inning. Plays made over there at third base, 1 out. And now Matt McClain will be the hitter. 60 RBIs on the season. Nobody on, 1 out. First pitch, hammered the other way, deep to right field, back towards the warning track. Churio makes the running catch. And there's 2-1. So 2 away for South Stewart to the plate now. First pitch to him is inside, ball 1. That's the ball. 2-0. On the ground left side, diving stop at third, and a strike to first base. Beautiful play on the hot corner. And Luis Rengifo robs extra bases away from South Stewart. Sends us to the bottom of the second, no score. Jackson Churio will lead things off here for the Brewers. Bottom half of inning number 2. First pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball and a swing and a miss. Churio, .211 hitter on the season, has had better days at the plate. Fouled that one away. Inside, that one hit him on a 2-strike pitch. So runner aboard here for Cincinnati. And the runner takes off, pitches a strike, throw to second is late. And a stolen base for Jackson Churio, his 15th on the season. So 15 stolen bases now on the season for Jackson Churio. He stands at second base. And the 0-1-2 Terang pops it up on the infield. First baseman Nathaniel Lowe will make the catch behind the mound, and there are one away here in the second inning.
Batting seven, the third baseman, number 13, Louis.
Now Luis Rengifo, one out runner on second base. And the first pitch, swinging a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Rengifo swings and grounds it off the glove of Abbott on a little spinorama. Throw to first is late. And there's runners at the corners now here for the Brewers. He might have saved an RBI with that little swat at it, though. It was right back towards the middle. And he knocks it down to prevent it from going back into center field for a base hit. So the runners are at the corners now here for Milwaukee. And an early threat here for the Brewers. Jake Bowers to the plate. First pitch to him stays high, ball 1. Runners at the corners with 1 away. And that one misses off the plate, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now with runners at the corners. Inside, 3-1. Now they threaten to load the bases here in the second inning with less than 2 out. The 3-1 pitch in there, full count, 3-2. Swinging a line drive that'll go foul off the netting down the left field side. And it is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at the corners with 1 out here for the Brewers. Swinging a line drive into right center field, base hit. That'll get it home a run. Throw will come all the way to third. It is late. We welcome those of you joining us from Sinbin Stream. Appreciate that. You came at the right time. Brewers take a 1-0 lead here in the second inning as Joey Ortiz fouls that one away. Sinbin just got done calling that abysmal game. I don't know, it might have been entertaining, but my goodness, 18-3, the final score. The Angels beat the Astros. Runners still at the corners for Ortiz. Popped up right side of the infield, shallow right field for McLean, and the runners will have to stay put. Now a throw comes all the way to the plate, just in case. What up, Sinbin? Welcome in, everybody. Got ourselves some MLB The Show action in our franchise season on September the 13th, based on the regular season. Brewers just struck first here in the second inning. I appreciate it, Sinbin. 999 subscribers, guys. Can someone give me the 1K? $999. The 1-0 to Contreras. Tap foul. What up, Ricky? Welcome in. Welcome those of you joining us over from Sinbin. 18-3, I believe, was the final score for that Angels-Astros game. 999 subscribers, guys. Looking for the 1,000. 1-2. Swinging a foul ball. They'll do it again. 18-3. Inside, it's 2-2. Nats 0, Rangers 2 final. One hit for the Nats. Swing and a miss. Down goes Contreras, and the inning is over. But Jake Bauers puts the Brewers on the board first here in the second inning. RBI single to right field makes it 1-0 Brew Crew in Milwaukee. Here's our NL Central stats as we come into play today. Just a couple weeks left in the season in our franchise year. And those two teams right in the thick of things. 4.5 games back for the Reds, 6 games back for the Brewers, and right there in the middle of the wild card. The Reds hold that final wild card spot at the moment, and the Brewers are just a game and a half back in that wild card race as well. Dane Myers leading things off for the Reds, fouls off the first pitch, and it's 0-1. Swinging a foul ball. They'll do it at 0-2. The Boo Crew. Swing and a miss. Chad Patrick bringing up the K's here in the first few innings. He's already got 4. There's one away here in the third inning. Appreciate it, Ricky. Still waiting for that 1,000th subscriber. If anybody doesn't mind, if you're watching in here, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Really appreciate it to hit that milestone. Reese Hines at the plate. 9-hole hitter here for the Reds in a 1-0 game. That one is downstairs. We're going to get a challenge here by Contreras as Mr. Samuel joins the chat. And Contreras wins the challenge. It's 0-2. Swinging a ground ball that hits Patrick. Ricochets in front of the mound, and he recovers for the second out. And now we'll make sure Patrick's okay. Comes up a little gimpy after the play. He does get the out. There's 2 away. Contreras out to talk to him. They wave off the trainers. And now we're back to the top of the order in Ellie De La Cruz. He sent the first pitch right back up the middle for a base hit into center field, his first time. That one stays high, ball 1. Stole a base as well for 48 on the season as he is approaching 50. In there for a strike, 1-1. I didn't ignore you. I said hi. Hi, Samuel. Swinging a drive the other way to left field. On the run is Yelich. Back out near the wall. It's gone. An opposite field home run for De La Cruz. And the Reds immediately answer with a tie ball game. An oppo taco for De La Cruz as he goes the other way and ties this game at 1 apiece here in the NL Central. And now Tyler Stevenson. Fouled straight back, and it's 0-1. So we are off to a good start here in Milwaukee. Stevenson 0 for 1, struck out his first time. De La Cruz had a golden sombrero last Monday in Game 1 versus St. Louis. He is very overrated in my opinion. And you guys can give me all the crap you want for that. De La Cruz is an overrated baseball player. Just missed downstairs. Not a bad idea there on an 0-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball, right field. Churio on the run will make the running catch and end the inning. Reds tie the game. De La Cruz goes opposite field. A home run over the wall. Makes it 1-1 here halfway through 3. Series recap as we are here in the third and final game of this series. Milwaukee took game 1 on Friday, 8-2. Cincinnati came back with a good one yesterday, 4-3 the final score in yesterday's game, and we're off to a good start here this afternoon. Tied at 1 apiece as we start the bottom of the third here from American Family Field. Christian Yelich will lead things off for the Brew Crew. 2, 3, and 4 due up here for Milwaukee. It'll be Yelich, Frelick, and Vaughn, as Yelich will challenge the very first pitch of the inning and win it. Very streaky, hot and cold. Yes, sir. I agree. Swinging a yank job, unnecessary hula dance at first base. There you go, Sinbin. There was no need for that hula dance, but we got it anyway. Swing and a miss by Yelich, 1-2. Yelich batting .289, now .290 on the season. And he chases that one out of the strike zone. And a strikeout for Andrew Abbott, his third of the ball game. And there's one away for Sal Frelick. Frelick grounded out his first time. He is batting over .300 on the season. Squares around a bunt, gets it down, pushes it all the way towards second. McLean makes the play by half a step. A little underhand flip to first base just in time, and there's 2 away. And 2 away for Andrew Vaughn. That one stays high, ball 1. 34 doubles on the season for Andrew Vaughn. Nobody on, 2 out. We're in the third inning. In there, 1-1. Got the call inside corner. And now Abbott a strike away from getting out of the inning. In a 1-2-3 frame. Right side and foul, they'll do it again. In there for strike 3. Vaughn couldn't pull the trigger, and a 1-2-3 inning for Andrew Abbott. Sends us to the 4th in a 1-1 ball game. Nathaniel Lowe will be the leadoff man here for Cincinnati. Top of the 4th inning here in Milwaukee. Chad Patrick off to a decent start. He did give up the home run to De La Cruz in the last inning, though. Another hula dance over there at first base. First base coach had to hula dance his way out of danger there. Lowe taps that one off of Contreras, and it's 0-2. Go Reds, says Ricky. If this was a real game, I would be indifferent. If anything, I'd probably root for Milwaukee. But I wouldn't really care at the end of the day. Unless it had an effect on one of my teams. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a fly ball, left field. Yelich back. Plenty of room to make the catch, and there's one away. One away here in the 4th. And Gino Suarez will now be the hitter. First pitch misses, ball 1. Little bit of a shift on for him on the infield, and the outfield is shaded towards the left side as well. As much of a shift as you can have in 2026. Inside ball 2. Went golfing there, fouls it away, and it's 2-1. Would have been ball 3. Still a hitter's count, though, for Suarez. Mr. CH, welcome in. Suarez fouls that one away, and it's back even at 2-2. On the ground, shortstop side, Ortiz will make the play, and there's 2-1.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, number 22.
J.J. Bleday will now be the hitter. Nobody on, 2 out in the 4th. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. For those of you just joining us, we are legitimately sitting 1 subscriber away from the 1,000 mark. If anybody is sitting in here not subscribed and you're willing to do so, I would very much appreciate you hitting that sub button. Stays high, 2 balls in, a strike to J.J. Bleday. Swing and a miss, and the deuces are wild. The 2-2 pitch. Ooh, just missed. He walked him. Good at bat there and a good eye with 2 strikes for J.J. Bleday. And now Matt McLean will get a chance to swing. Hiya Gayan Senben. McLean attacks the first pitch and fouls it away. I think Chum and I annoyed Fitzy a little bit. We got carried away roasting Boston, but that's on me. I should have been the grown-up. It happens. In there, 0-2. Nothing wrong with shooting a little crap to people every now and then. Missed again, 1-2. Popped him up. Right side, Andrew Vaughn will make the catch. And the inning comes to a close. Red Strand 1 on base. And we are through 3.5 innings from Milwaukee, 1-1. Send Ben, LOL. I don't know how Chom would screw up CH, though. He'd probably put HC. News and notes around the league in our franchise season. Mike Trout, his 1100th career RBI. The Tigers move within 2 games of the Twins in the American League Central. And Zach Geloff breaks out of his 2-for-21 slump and a 2-hit performance against the Seattle Mariners. Jackson Chourio will be the hitter to lead things off in the bottom of the 4th. And the first pitch is a check swing, no go, ball 1. Hi, Andy. Want to hear a story? Hell yeah. CH Chum is paying me. 1-1. On the ground, past the mound. De La Cruz gets to it. Off balance throw, not in time. Chourio beats it out, and it's an infield hit. So 1 on with nobody out. Leadoff man aboard for the Brewers. Here's Bryce Terang. He squares around a bunt, and it hits him in the leg, but he went around, so it's a strike. There's some animation for you. And it's 0-1. Terang on the ground, second base side. A tag is missed, and the throw to first is in time, so they just get the 1. He missed the tag, did Matt McLean. And there's 1 away with a runner on second base. Andrew Abbott pitch arsenal today. 56% of the time he uses the fastball, and he's given up 3 hits off of it. And now Luis Rengifo will bat with a runner in scoring position. One more sub, y'all. Let's do this. Thank you, CH. Outside, ball 1. In the dirt. Runner will advance towards third. The throw is in time. What a recovery by Stevenson, and he throws him out at third base. 2 out. Churio saw the ball down. He was going right away. Throws him out at third base. And now 2 away with nobody on for Rengifo. Strike 1. Rengifo floats this one in the air, left field. Vlade drifts back, and he will make the catch to retire the side. We are through 4 innings here in Milwaukee, and it's a tie game at 1 and a good NL Central matchup. Andy, start preparing money for the camera. Starter comparison so far between Abbott and Patrick. It's pretty much the same all the way down the list. Just 4 hits for Andrew Abbott compared to Patrick's 2. And Patrick also has walked a batter, but both guys have 4 strikeouts. They've both given up a run in 4 innings. Hit that sub. Appreciate it, Ricky. Andy, you need a camera for the steams. Already action in the Brewer bullpen. Couple left-handed pitchers warming up out there. Tie game at 1. We're in the top of the 5th. Sal Stewart, the 1-0. Misses outside, and it's 2-0. Stewart on the ground, right side. Terang has got it. 1 away here in the 5th inning as Stewart grounds out. Now Dane Myers will be the hitter. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time. Myers takes strike 1, and it's 0-1. Who wants to be milestone sub number 1,000? Step on up. CH at a carnival, inviting people to his booth. Appreciate it. Hey, CH, I didn't spell that like Ooga Booga Chom. Outside, ball 1. Nobody on, 1 out. We're in the 5th inning in a tie game. Swing and a miss. Patrick, another strikeout. And there's 2 away here in the 5th. 5 strikeouts in 5 innings for Chad Patrick. So 2 away. Here's Reese Hines, the 9-hole here for the Reds. He takes outside for ball 1. He grounded out his first time to the plate. He's 0 for 1. In there, strike 1. What you mean, Sam? I mean, do the streams to meet new streamers. 1 and 2. One-two pitch on the way. Swinging a pop-up, shallow center. On the run is Sal Frelick, and he puts it to bed. Halfway through 5 in Milwaukee, the pitchers have taken over, and it's a tie game at 1 from American Family Field. If Andy ever has a stroke live, we won't know. We'll just assume he's speaking Chamonix. I have become fluent in Chamonix. I could teach it at a 5th grade level. It doesn't go any higher than that, if you were wondering. Swinging a foul ball by Bowers. Unnecessary hula dance, that time by the third base coach for Milwaukee. Swing and a miss. Abbott with a quick strikeout to start the 5th inning. And he's got strikeout number 5. My mind is like scrambled eggs reading that. Here's Joey Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. And he hits this one in the air to straightaway center field. It'll be Myers who plants under it for the 2nd out. Turkey was explaining how the Red Sox are cheap in Fitzy's chat. One thing that Turkey does when he's spelling, the spelling errors don't bother me. They make me laugh for the most time. The one thing that gets under my skin because it bothers me is when he spells Red Sox with S-O-C-K. That drives me insane, and I don't know why. It like tickles a nerve. Outside ball 1-1-1. Where is Turkey? He needs to be here to defend himself. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Andrew Abbott with a very quick 5th inning. And these two pitchers have taken over in this game. We cruise right along to the 6th and a tie game at 1. He's in Fitzy's chat. Oh, I didn't even realize Fitzy was still live. It's been a fun one here in Milwaukee. The two offenses mirrored each other in the first couple innings of work. We're tied at 1. Then the pitchers have taken over. Christian Yelich has been all over the place. We've had some good defensive highlights in this game. But the two pitchers, Andrew Abbott most recently got his 5th strikeout of the ball game, and then number 6 to close out the inning. And then 1 home run of the ball game belongs to De La Cruz. We'll get a new pitcher into the game for Milwaukee. It'll be Shane Drohan who comes in, appearing in just his 8th game of the season here for the Brewers. His first task will be the guy that hit a home run, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch to him, check swing, strike 1. What up, Eric? He didn't do his homework and is scared to face his teachers. Sammy's hiding his latest spelling test from his mom. She's going to whoop his behind. De La Cruz tried a drag bunt there and missed badly. This is inside, 1-2 the count. Swinging a ground ball foul, hula dance. That time it was necessary. We've had a lot of hula dances in this game, Sinbin. Inside 2-2. Liam is singing the national anthem at halftime. Is he really? The 3-2. Breaking ball just missed. Ball 4, and De La Cruz is aboard. Hula dance. My favorite call to Sinbin, the hula dance. Now Tyler Stevenson will stand in. Leadoff walk by De La Cruz. Puts a runner at first base here for Cincinnati. Inside ball 1. I don't think I can live. Probably not, because I don't think it even has a timestamp yet, technically. I'm jealous, haven't been able to call one live IRL. Oh, the hula dance. That's like one of 2 animations they give the base coaches in this game. That time he just stood there. He was going to take that one if he needed to. Swinging a fly ball into center field. Frelick going back, showing his numbers and backpedals to make the catch. 1 away here in the 6th inning. You added Luau down the first baseline after 1-2. I did that because there was a bunch like in a row, so I said they were having a luau. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Takes high for ball 1. Chom is here, swinging a miss, 1-1. We were just talking about you, Turkey. Swinging a drive down the right field line, but it's foul. And it's 1-2. Breaking ball and a swing and a miss. 2 out. Hiya Guyan, Turkey Reyes. Turkey, did you show your mom your spelling test homework yet? So 1 away, runner on second base, or excuse me, I just completely did that backwards. 2 away, runner on first base, as Gino Suarez will be the hitter. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game, just 2 for 10 in the series. He does have an RBI. De La Cruz still stands at first base. He's sitting at 48 stolen bases on the season. Strike 1 here to Suarez. Check on De La Cruz over there. Andy, I talked crap in Fitzy's stream about the Tigers. Now he's about to kick Toronto's ass with the Tigers. Little poke job to right field. Coming on is Churio, and he will get there. Red's got a leadoff walk, and he gets stranded at first base. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for Milwaukee. Sean, that was funny what you were saying in Fitzy's stream. He's already wrecked my Dodgers twice tonight. Booga booga. But I meant what I said about Boston, though. Here's Christian Yelich, who's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Takes strike 1. Ooh, didn't bite. Change up down the heart of the plate, and it's 0-2. Yelich turns on it and sends it foul. Still 0-2. Yep, I roasted Boston and the Tigers. One of these teams looking to break through. Tie game at 1. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for Andrew Abbott. He's got 7, and Yelich goes down swinging to start the inning. And now Sal Frelick, who is 0 for 2 with a couple ground outs. But you explained yourself, Chom, and you made sense. What? Tries to bunt his way aboard, and he sends it foul. Chom making sense? That doesn't happen. Appreciate it, Ricky. Thank you very much. Swinging a fly ball the opposite way. Shallow. Blade makes the running catch. And there's 2 away here in the 6th.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Now Andrew Vaughn, who's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Swings away at the first pitch. Ball boy didn't even attempt to catch it. Ooh, top of the strike zone, 0-2. And now Abbott looking to get out of the 6th inning very quickly. Ooh, just missed, 1-2. In the dirt, deuces are wild. Breaking ball, just missed, full count. Churio waits on deck. Plus the other Andy is glazing the Red Sox hard right now and getting on my nerves. That's his number 2 team. Be thankful he's not a Jays fan, Sean. Here's the payoff. Missed again. Another borderline pitch and a walk for Andrew Vaughn keeps the inning alive. And Jackson Churio will get a chance to swing. 1-for-1 in the ball game with a base hit. In there, strike 1. Still waiting for you to bring the other Andy into here, Mr. CH. See what you're talking about. He hit Kirky. Oh no. No balls and 2 strikes. You got to send the Turkey Army after him. Challenge and the call stands. Barely. Downstairs 1-2. Who wants turkey jerky? The other Andy doesn't reply to messages unless he's trying to get on my nerves, then ignores you. Full count again. Oh, I already sent the Turkey Air Force. Ooh, I love turkey bacon, Sinbin. I just went into Fitzy's stream and it's staring at a pause menu. Oh, it's because he's commenting here. Fitzy, what are you doing? You got a stream to run. Kirk dropped the ball while trying to catch me stealing second base. Turkey man. I literally opened Fitzy's stream and I was staring at a pause menu and then a chat from him popped up. See what this man's doing over here. Say something, Fitzy.
It's 3-0. Listen to these fans. This place
he just hit a bomb. Zach McKinstry. Here's Bryce Terang, who fouls the first pitch away.
Looked like it was going to bend foul, so we're going to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. It's the job.
You were saying, Joe Chomsky?
That one misses outside and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, Terang fouls it away and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Brock Burke, who came out of the bullpen. He's not messing around, though. He sends us to the 7th in a tie game. I did the Red Sox a favor last month and helped them unload everyone except Crochet for prospects to save money, but that was inspired by disco golf. Abner Uribe will come into the game here for the Brewers. Tie game at 1. We get set to start the 7th inning. JJ Bleday will be the leadoff man here for Cincinnati. Swinging a ground ball left side. Sliding stop by Rengifo. Throw to first is in time. Fine play over there at third base by Luis Rengifo, and there's one away. So one away here in the seventh. Matt McClain will be the hitter. And the first pitch, McClain takes a strike. Still sitting at 999 subscribers. We are one sub-button push away from 1,000. If anybody in here sitting there hasn't hit that subscribe button, I would very much appreciate it. In the air to center. Frelick on the run, and the sunshine makes the catch, and there's two out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Sal Stewart.
So now Sal Stewart will be the hitter. Nobody on, two out. Downstairs, ball one. In there, 1-1 the count. Swinging a fly ball right field. On the run is Churio to make the catch. And we are set to the seventh inning stretch here in a tie game at 1. Here's a look at our game summary to this point as we get set to start the bottom of inning number 7. The starting pitcher duel between Abbott and Patrick was very good. Jackson Churio 1-for-1 with a run scored. Christian Yelich 1-for-3 with a double. Ellie De La Cruz the lone home run in this game, an opposite field home run to left field. And we're tied at 1 to start this 7th inning, and the 7-hole hitter is at the plate in Luis Rengifo. And he takes strike 1 against Brock Burke, who remains in the game out of the bullpen. Ball one high to Rengifo. Whoever that trumpet player was that just played the trumpet for charge right there needs to lose his job immediately. That was horrible. Full count, 3-2. Jake Bowers will be the hitter next. Inside, ball 4. Go ahead run aboard here for Milwaukee to start the 7th inning.
The designated hitter, number 9.
And now Jake Bowers will be the hitter.
Bowers.
Strike 1. Andy trying to fire AI trumpet player. Yes, sir. He deserves to lose his job. There it is again. You can't tell me that guy's good at playing the trumpet. Swing and a miss by Bowers. %80 of you so far say go Reds, 20% say go Brewers. Swinging a foul ball, and it's 1-2. AI trumpet player might have an AI family. Well, he's about to find a new job to support him. Inside out swing, just foul. That trumpet player is awesome. Swing and a high fly ball into right field. Hines started in, now drifts back. Ballpark will hold it. He makes the catch. And there's one away here in the 7th inning. Andy is ruthless. Maybe I'll just be mean enough to him to where he quits and then he doesn't claim unemployment because he didn't get fired. Swing and a miss by Ortiz, and it's 0-1. Have a few new people rolling in right now. I saw the watching number roll up a little bit. If you happen to not be subscribed, I would very much appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. We are 1 sub away from 1,000. Ortiz, foul ball. Poor Chom, he started a YouTube war. Swinging a line drive into center field. Myers coming on. He can't get it. Base hit. And Joey Ortiz puts runners on first and second with one away here for the Brewers. What do you mean by YouTube war, CH? Now back to the top, and Contreras, who lines it into left field for a base hit. This will put the Brewers in front. Throw in, nowhere. 2-1 Milwaukee. RBI single for William Contreras, and he breaks the deadlock. Runners at the corners here with one away. Brewers take the lead. Here's Yelich. Strike one. Damn it, says Sinbit. Fitzy's mom will be Andy's 1,000 sub. One and one. Content. Oh, okay. Because now I'm going to crush Garrett Crochet as payback for Fitzy beating up on the Dodgers with the Red Sox minor league teams. And then Chum is going to plunk Contreras and blow out Boston for content. And then Fitzy will fire back. Yelich, just foul. Got him to chase it, and Yelich goes down swinging. Two away with runners at their corners. Going to be World War III. Eight inches of pitch break on the slider. Bad swing there by Yelich. 1,700 rotations per minute. And that's going to do it for Burke. He's going to get pulled out of this game.
Now pitching for Red, number 34, Connor Phillips.
Sal Frelick will be the hitter with runners at the corners. Swinging a foul ball. Chum and I have the unholy alliance as two big market fans. Here's the 0-1. Right down the middle, 0-2. Every good story, CH, needs a good, I don't know how to say this. Every good story needs a good bad guy. Not a good, like, morally good, but a good written bad guy. And maybe that can be you. In the dirt, No advance. Still 2-2. Well-written villain, thank you. Brewer chants echoing at American Family Field. Ooh, a breaking ball falls in and throws him for strike 3. The Brewers take the lead courtesy of William Contreras. The damage was limited, though. The Reds are still in this game, but they got to get the offense going. Toronto already with a pitching change in the 6th inning. I think Chom went to bed, Fitzy. Imelda caught him. Chom is in Fitzy's chat right now. I've got Fitzy open right next to me. I just typed in his chat and said that he must be playing on beginner. Inside 2-1. I'm joining in. Myers in the air to right center field. Churio stops running and lets Frelick run all the way over to make the catch. And there's one away. Now Reese Hines will be the hitter. Swinging a ground ball past the mound and into center field for Reese Hines. The 9-hole comes through here for the Reds, and he'll represent the tying run with the top of the order coming up. Must be why I walked off Edwin Diaz. Well, yeah, that's Edwin Diaz. Edwin Diaz just automatically puts it at beginner mode whether you do or not. Here's De La Cruz, who takes ball 1. Back to the left side of the plate. Chop on has entered the war. That's no accomplishment. Everyone walks off Diaz. With AAA players, though. Says the guy who's got Tariq Skubal on the mound right now for the Tigers. Swinging a ground ball right side. Race for the bag is 1, and there's 2 away. Adam! Adam! Thank you, Papi Daddy Senor. 1,000. Adam Doan comes in clutch. Trevor McGill coming to the game for the Brewers. Appreciate it, Adam. Tyler Stevenson at the plate, swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Well, back up. What did you just say, Andy? Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. I said, thank you, Papi Daddy Senor Adam. And I'll say it again. Swing and a miss. Trevor McGill gets the strikeout and gets out of the inning. To the bottom of the 8th we go. McGill's pumped up coming off the mound. Last chance for the Brewers to get some insurance here in Milwaukee. Chum, apparently we are the villains. That's our rules. We must be the big bad market team bullies Boston will try to overcome. He probably said hula dancer luau. Inside ball 1-0. Yeah, that daddy thing was weird. Deal with it, Samuel. Swing and a miss on a fastball right down the middle. Connor Phillips remains in the game for the Reds. Who's Syed? Who's Syed that, CH? Way outside, 2-2 the count. Swinging a fly ball down the right field line. On the run is Hines, and he will make the catch just a step into foul territory. 1 away.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder,
Fitzy just gave up a home run to Dalton Varsho, by the way. John, the Jays got a run. It's now 3-1 Tigers. Churio yanks that one foul. And it's 1-1. Swinging a line drive foul, 1-2. There is Mr. Canadian Turkey. Other known as Chom, other known as Joe Chomsky. Swing and a miss by Churio, and it's 2-2. Also known as Imelda's slave. And then also Mr. Fitzy, the guy that we keep referring to for those of you sitting in here that don't know what I'm talking about. Fitzy is live playing some MLB The Show on beginner mode. And he's only winning 3-1. Swinging a rocket foul, and that didn't warrant a hula dance apparently. Forgot on the blowout that Wade Meckler took a beanball in the right ear hole off the helmet and had to leave the game. Outside 2-2. There is CH. Dodger play-by-play when he's not at work. Inside almost hits him 3-2. He also dabbles in the Hogwarts Legacy. And Sinbin as well does all kinds of live streams. Connor Phillips gets the strikeout, and we are down to the last chance for the Reds. We head to the ninth inning in a 2-1 game. Sinbin did the Angels-Astros game tonight. 18-3 was the final score of that game. CH dabbles in the dark arts.
the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe attacks the first pitch. Into center field it goes. Frelick in the sunshine. One away here in the ninth inning. Reds down to their final 2 outs. Here's Eugenio Suarez. Imelda probably unsub. Suarez on the ground left side. Ortiz. 2 out in the ninth. 2 pitches and 2 outs for McGill, and all of a sudden, the Reds are down to their final out, and it'll come down to J.J. Bleday. 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch swing and a foul ball, 0-1. All this talk about subs makes me want a turkey and cheese sub. Lefty versus righty matchup in favor of Bleday. Breaking ball misses, 1-1. In there, and now the Reds are down to their final strike. Stays high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the deuces are wild down to the final out here in Milwaukee. Two balls and two strikes. Blade takes downstairs and it's full. 3-2 with Matt McLean waiting on deck. Swinging a foul ball, they'll do it again. The payoff pitch. Swinging a high drive into right field. This ball is crushed. And J.J. Blade ties the game. Down to their final strike. And the Reds tie us at 2 here in Milwaukee. Wow. We are not done just yet. The Reds down to their final strike, tie the game. J.J. Blade, home run number 23 on the season. And we're tied again, this time at 2 apiece, and that ball was crushed. And he hits it off of Trevor McGill, of all people. And now Matt McLean stands in and takes a strike. Imagine Sinbin casually eating a turkey sandwich on stream. J.J. Blade, yeah! Brewers fans booing. Swing and a miss. Protein bar, CH. Let's go, Adam. McLean on the ground, right side. Terang has got it. And here we go. The game continues. J.J. Blade comes through in the clutch. Here in Milwaukee. New pitcher into the game for the Reds here in a tie game at 2. Caleb Ferguson will get the call out of the bullpen. 65 games, 5-5 record. ERA a touch high at 4.5. And he'll look to shut down the Brewers in the bottom of the 9th and send us to extra innings. Luis Rengifo will be the hitter. The bottom part of the Brewer order coming up, 7, 8, and 9 here for Milwaukee. First pitch swing and a foul ball up the netting. Swinging a ground ball left side. That is a fair ball. Suarez with a jump throw. What a play! Gino Suarez makes a ridiculous play at third base, and there's one out here in the 9th. How about that? So one away in the bottom of the 9th. Here's Bowers who takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Bowers 1 for 3 RBI single earlier in the ball game. What a throw. In there, 0-2. Just missed. Not a bad pitch, though, on an 0-2 count. And it's 1-2 to Bowers. Swinging a ground ball right side. Lowe makes the play. 2 out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
Fitzy got a 2-hitter, 3-1 final. Ortiz fouls that one away, 0-1. Swinging a drive into right center field. On the run is Myers, and he will get there. And we've got bonus baseball here in Milwaukee. To the 10th inning we go. And a battle in the NL Central. New pitcher into the game for the Brewers to start the 10th inning. Angel Zerpa will come in. Bonus baseball here in Milwaukee. We do have the extra innings rule, so a runner will start at second base here for the Reds as they look to jump in front in this game. Sal Stewart will be the hitter. He's 0 for 3. First pitch, ball 1, challenged by Contreras. And it missed outside, so Contreras does lose the challenge. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Ooh, got the call, and now Stewart's going to challenge this one. That one looked low. It was not, though. And that is why I am not a professional umpire. So back-to-back challenges lost by either team. 1-1 to Stewart. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Dr. DeLay's least favorite player, Sal Stewart. Up and in, 2-2. Stewart on the ground, shortstop side. Runner will have to stay put. And the throw to first by Ortiz is in time. Big out number 1 there for Zerpa. Runner stays put at second base. And now Dane Myers to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Ball 1 to Myers. Action in the Brewers bullpen. D.L. Hall warming up out there for Milwaukee. I beat Chom's team with Zach McKinstry, the guy who can't hit a home run in real life. Myers shoots that one foul, 1-1. Inside, runner takes off for third, and he's in there. It's a stolen base of third for Matt McClain. And now the go-ahead run is 90 feet away. That's a huge stolen base for Cincinnati. And now anything out of the infield will likely tie or give the Reds the lead. Hitters count to Myers, the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive, goes foul. We'll do it at 2-2. Myers, again foul. Reds looking to take the lead here in the 10th inning. The ever so important at least score 1 run here in extra innings. And they will throw to the plate. It's late. Reds take the lead. Ortiz couldn't get it there in time. And Myers sends it into the hole just enough to give the Reds a 3-2 lead. Andy safe at first base, only 1 away. And Reese Hines will be the hitter. Hines takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Outside again, runner takes off again, and the throw is late. Another stolen base on Contreras, and Dane Myers steals second. Now we're right back to where we started. Runner on second with 1 away, and now the Reds. The pickoff move to second base. The Reds are looking to take a 2-run lead here in the 10th inning, which would be huge. Swinging a ground ball. Runner has to stay put. Ortiz makes a good throw to first. 2 out. And now De La Cruz. Let's flash back to his home run that he hit way back in the 3rd inning. It was from the left side of the plate, and he hit it to the left side of the field. He goes oppo. That tied the game at 1 back in the 3rd inning. The Reds have not had the lead in this game until this 10th inning. And De La Cruz is 2 for 3. Another pickoff move. Terang wasn't even there. Put some mustard on that, Contreras. Outside corner, strike 1. Outside corner again, 0-2 to De La Cruz. Another hula dance at first base in extra innings. In there for strike 3. Angel Zerpa allows the 1 run though, and the Reds are 3 outs away now from taking this game here in Milwaukee. Oof, hula dance and extras. Emilio Pagan will take over the pitching duties here for the Reds. He's got 3 outs to get. And the tough part is that the tying run will start at second base. And the Brewers have the right part of their order coming up. It'll be William Contreras to lead things off. He has an RBI single already in this game. Brewers need at least 1 run. First pitch, strike 1. There's the battle. Pagan against Contreras. Tying run at second base. Potential winning run is at the plate here for the Brewers. Contreras, 0-2. Stays high, ball and 2 strikes. Contreras rips it towards the camera well. Still 1-2 to Contreras, leading things off in the 10th inning. Inside, 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on him at 88 miles an hour, and a big strikeout for Pagan to start the bottom of the 10th. So 1 away, here's Yelich. Righty versus lefty in favor of Yelich at the plate. Yelich, left field, that won't get it done. Blade is there, and the Brewers are down to their final out here in extras. Runner still at second base, representing the tying run. Sal Frelick at the plate, the last hope for the Brewers. First pitch, strike 1. Swinging a flare, left field. This might drop. It is a fair ball. And this game is tied. Frelick comes through, and he is out at second base. But the run comes in before he gets thrown out. And this game is tied again, heading to the 11th. Wow. So now the Brewers down to their final breath tie the game. We are in the 11th inning now here in Milwaukee, and we're still going. Runner starts at second again. Here's Stevenson. First pitch swing and a foul ball off to the left. I swept the Braves, Andy, just now at Atlanta. I thought you were a Braves fan, Sam. Stevenson shoots that one foul. Did he go? Ooh, they're not even going to appeal. Wow. Stevenson stays alive. Off the fist and popped up, left side. Ortiz is there, one away. I still hold loyalty to the Pirates. Yeah, on beginner mode. And now Nathaniel Lowe will be the hitter with a runner on second base. Ball one. Ball two, but a challenge here from Contreras. And it was a strike. Just got a piece of it, 1-2. Zerpa, 26 pitches out of the bullpen. The 1-2 to Lowe. In the air, left field. That is a fair ball down the line. The Reds are going to take the lead back. And the throw to second will hold them at first. Nathaniel Lowe gives the Reds a 4-3 lead. Back and forth we go here in extras. And a clutch hit the other way down the line. Just inside the line by a matter of inches. Oh, wow. So the Reds take the lead, and now the question is, can they get that big insurance run with Suarez at the plate? Little ground ball to the left side. Throw to second for one. Around the horn they go, and it's a double play. Much needed for Milwaukee. 5-4-3, and we head to the bottom of the 11th in a one-run game again. Can't teach that. You are correct, Adam. Andrew Vaughn will be the hitter. Same situation as the 10th. Milwaukee needs a run. Pagan remains in the game as Vaughn takes strike one. Two balls in, a strike, Andrew Vaughn. Hitters count. In there, 2-2, 97 miles an hour on the fastball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with some high cheddar for out number one. And now Jackson Chourio. 1 for 2 in the ball game with a single and a run scored. Chourio takes strike one. On the ground left side, De La Cruz has got it, and the Reds are an out away again. The Brewers are down to their final out once again here in extra innings. And it'll come down to the 6-hole hitter, but first a pitching change here for Cincinnati. Chum liked the Oakland Coliseum. Why? Tony Santillan will come into the game for the Reds to try to get the final out of this one. It's been a thrilling game. Back and forth we go between these two NL Central rivals in the middle of a wild card push. Just a couple weeks left in the season, and it's 4-3 Cincinnati with 2 away in the 11th inning. Tying run at second base, and Bryce Terang will be the hitter. First pitch, ground ball up the middle, backhanded by McLean, and the throw to first is in time. The Reds win a thriller in extra innings, 4-3, the final score. What a game from Milwaukee, and the Reds win the series as well, 2-1. What a game from American Family Field in Milwaukee. The Reds get a huge series win over the Brewers. Pagan gets the win in extra innings. Angel Zerpa gets the loss. And Tony Santillan gets just his second save of the season. What a game from Milwaukee. It started early. The Brewers took an early 1-0 lead. And then a few innings later, Cincinnati tied the game on a home run by De La Cruz. We were tied at 1. Then the Brewers took the lead in the 7th. And then the game-tying home run down to their final strike in the 9th inning for the Reds propelled them to an extra innings win. In 11, the Reds win it 4-3. Appreciate the love tonight, guys. Got a thriller on MLB The Show tonight. How about that? We hit 1,000 subscribers as well. Thank you to each and every one of you that are in here night in and night out. Here's what we're going to do. Fitzy is still live. The link that just got put in there right now, that is the link to Fitzy's live stream. Go ahead and click that and go over there. Good job, Andy, I guess. LOL. Seriously, though, good job. I appreciate it, Sam. We're going to go over to Fitzy. That's the link pinned in the chat. Go tell him some love. Tell him Andy sent you over there and that he said to take it off of beginner mode, for Christ's sakes. Good night from Milwaukee. The Reds win a thriller 4-3. See you guys later.